Remember that components must have a hyphen in them, so let's name the component Order Tracker. While we're here, let's create the service too, and let's call it Order Manager. The Order Manager service needs to keep track of the active day. We'll have the active day default to Monday. The service will also need to manage the orders that have been placed. I've created a menu selection object that will hold the orders for each day. So this is the data that the service will need to manage. Now we need to give it some way to update this data. The service needs to be able to change which is the selected day. It also needs to add an item to this selected day's meal, and then it needs to be able to remove an item from the menu. Remember that we're extending the service class with an object. So inside a function, we can't directly access one of the data properties. Instead, we have to use Ember's this.get to access a property, or this.set to change it. Here we have the order tracker component and its template file. We want the template to be able to use this data, so we need to make a connection between the component and the service. We use Ember to get the service and store it in the Order Manager object. It's all very readable. We inject this service into this component and refer to it by this name. Now in the Order Tracker template, we want our users to know which day they're picking food for. So we reference the Order Manager object, and then the selected day property off of the service. Now let's add this component to the application template. And while we're here, let's change the heading to make it something more exciting. I had to restart the server on the terminal for the changes to take effect, so if you don't see the data from your service, make sure to restart the server. And here's the Order Tracker template that's pulling the data from the service. We also want to display the menu item that's been ordered for each day, so let's add that to the template. We need to display entries for every meal, so I've added breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We want this information for each day, so we need to loop over the list of days. Let's use Ember's each_in helper to loop over the days, storing the key as day and the day's order as menu order. Let's use these variables to print out the day and the chosen menu item for a meal. So here we're printing out the day, and here are the menu items for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And there we go, we're showing a meal time for each day. Now to add a button to each menu item so we can select it for a specific day and meal.